And into the north we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite podcast. As always, it's your boy Don the Jeweler, and rocking with me, my homeboy out there in Manitoba. The only time he's running behind you is when he's lapping you. Ladies and gentlemen, Corey Chad, make some noise.
Yo, what's going on, my friend? How you doing?
How you feeling, brother?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah, it's
good,
a big one tonight. A lot of pressure on you.
That was good. Don't worry,
Lots of pressure on you tonight.
It's good. It's
because
good.
You're the first guest we're having on the show from your new home province of Manitoba.
Yeah.
We had a couple of good Montrealers, so I hope this guy is able to meet the mark. I have no doubt it's going to be fantastic. So he's a shoe collector. He's an everything collector. Yeah. He's a self-described geek, and he has some very interesting opinions on Mr. Scottie Pippin. Let's check him out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're welcoming into the North. Not only is he a fellow YouTuber, but he's a massive sneakerhead and collector, and this is his greatest achievement. He's friends with Corey Chan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our friend. What's your name and where you from?
My name is Ryan. I go as Forsy23 on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. Friends call me Forsy or Forsy, and that's me. I'm a sneakerhead.
Where you from, brother?
How you been?
Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.
Absolutely. Our first Manitoban on the show. Make some noise.
Absolutely.
So far, we've had a couple. One?
Episode 11 only, homie. Episode 11 only.
I'm originally an
third guest.
I know. Really? I told him that too.
Ontario.
Well, just when we started to like you had to go and drop that bomb on us. So.
Yes, but I'm not a Leafs fan. Not a Leafs fan.
There you go.
But you are an Argos fan.
I am an Argos fan.
Okay, we'll touch on that in a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Argos.
Fantastic. So how do you know our boy Chan here?
I was best friends in high school with his cousin Jesse, and we met and we had similar interest in basketball, and we started playing.
Yeah, man.
I think Jesse was like, "Take him to go play ball because he's annoying." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take him with me."
Yeah, good.
I think that's how we met, eh?
Pretty much, man. Yeah, 1999, summer of '99. I came down to visit my dad, man. Good old Windsor Park / what was the other side of Fermor there?
Southdale.
Southdale. There we go. Yeah, Southdale. That's where we met, man.
Yep.
Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah. Basketball is such a great unifier. You just show up to the court and pair of sneakers, and hopefully you get a game going and you make friends.
Yeah,
that's right.
No doubt.
That's fantastic. So I was excited when Corey brought you up as a possibility as a guest because he told me that you're a massive sneakerhead. And I am one of those people where collecting sneakers it's beyond me. Like, I don't know why something, obviously I know what rarity is, but I don't know why something's special. I don't know why certain things that are $100 end up being $9,000. And I see the appeal of it, but it doesn't jump off the page to me. So I know there's a lot of people that are going to get a lot of good information out of this.
Yeah. For me, I'm not a sneaker collector for flipping. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I don't do it for the value of the sneaker. Every sneaker I buy, I wear. And every sneaker I buy is usually, if it's a remake of something from my youth, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I like things that take me back to my youth. So a lot of these sneakers, I had when I was a kid, and a lot of them just bring me back, and that's what it is. It's not like you know how there's guys that collect Star Wars and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
And they put it on a shelf. I put ones on display.
Oh yeah,
they're not wearable anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can still wear them,
they've seen the years of it.
I am wearing them.
Yeah.
But a lot of them I have on display. I could look at that shoe and it takes me to a point a year or whatever when I was a kid.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Well, that brings us into our first question we got for you. When and why did you start collecting sneakers?
1989. I remember the day. This older kid, it was I was in grade 4, he was in grade 5. He was wearing the Air Jordan Fire Red 4 1989 originals.
Nice.
And when I saw those, I didn't know at the time like Air Jordans. I didn't know what they were. I liked basketball, but I didn't know anybody yet.
Mm-hmm.
I was more of a baseball fan when I started out, and I knew who Bo Jackson was. That's why I'm a big Bo Jackson fan.
Yeah, wow.
But after I saw the Air Jordan 4s, that's when it flipped, and I became a Jordan fan. So,
and that sneaker wasn't just something that go on your feet. It became something a little more important. The way it looked mattered to you more than just having a pair of sneakers.
Yeah, correct. There's something about it. The design of that Air Jordan 4, the original ones, there's something about it that just like, I don't know, it jugged me in. And then from there on, I've been addicted.
Hooked ever since.
Do you have a pair?
Say that again?
You currently have a pair, or is it hard to get your mitts on?
Yeah, that one is my favorite pair, the Air Jordan 4. So in the 89, I obviously didn't get it because they were out at the time. But after that, I would say about 20 years later, I found them all on eBay. So I bought every size: men's size, kid size, baby size, and grade school size.
What?
All from 89.
That's
from 89.
crazy, bro. Wow. Damn. I never even knew that.
If I flip the camera around, you could see it. But I don't want to screw up this video feed. But I have it in a.
Do you have it in an episode?
Pardon me?
Do you have it in an episode?
I do, yeah. One of my earlier episodes, I have it. Yeah, one of my very first. So I'm really shitty in the video. I'm not like saying
Wow, for sure.
In the background, I show them. I bring them out. So they're all original from 89. They're crumbling, baby, grade school, and men's size.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's the full family run in that shoe I wanted. So when I was old enough to have my own money,
you got to hang the babies off the rear view.
Yes. But the funny thing is, I didn't buy them for thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
I bought the original. They were like near dead stock when I got them.
Okay.
But I paid $69 for the men's one, 99 cents for the baby one, and I think $50 for the kids one.
That's awesome, man.
Amazing.
But yeah, I had to have them. All through the years that I was a kid, I'm like, I want these. And as soon as I was old, and when eBay came around, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna search. And it was just out of curiosity, I searched for it because I was dating a girl at the time, and her mom collected Beanie Babies. So she was selling them on this place called eBay. And I was like, oh, I wonder if they have sneakers on there. And I keyed it in. I was like, holy crap, they have. So I helped her sell eBay or sell Beanie Babies.
Nice.
That got me into collecting the sneakers for cheap.
Sweet.
And went on from there.
That's all she wrote.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I have. I collect vinyl, and there are certain records I have that there's scratches all over them. The sleeve is mangled, but the fact that I just own it, like I don't care how busted it is. I don't care how old it is.
Yeah.
It's my copy of Diana Ross Presents the Jackson 5. It's the first.
Nice.
The first proper album they have ever had.
I got Thriller on vinyl.
Yeah,
nice.
Great.
I got a Janet Jackson one too on vinyl too.
Fantastic.
Sweet.
Do you have about an approximate guess on how many pairs of sneakers you actually have?
It's funny. I'd say 10 years ago, I had about 300 something pair, but now it's probably down to 180 maybe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had a little.
Is that clearing it out, or you're selling them off?
There was a moment. It's hard to explain, but kind of like a twist of fate, I guess you call it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of didn't want to collect them anymore, and then I sold half my collection. And then my mother passed away, and I always told my mom that I wanted a Knight Rider car. So I sold half my collection, and I bought myself a Trans Am to make the Knight Rider car.
Of the year?
83 Trans Am.
And that was, oh my God, that's amazing.
No, but I sold all the shoes in, I don't know, 2014 maybe.
Okay.
It wasn't ones that mean anything. It was just stuff that I bought from Champs that I got on discount, and I just stacked them up, and I was like, man, I could get. So,
yeah. But you know what?
I didn't sell a lot. Like I sold, I guess 100 pairs or whatever. But
you know what? You know what though? That Knight Rider's gonna look dope when it's done. It looks dope already.
Yeah, I want to see it when I get down there in October.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, So I had a kind of, what do you call it when you're getting older? What is it called?
Midlife crisis. Moment of clarity.
Yeah,
midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis.
My mom passing away, it just kind of like all spiraled, and I was like, yeah, I'll get rid of it. So there's some of them I sold. I regret selling them. Like if I would have waited on my Jordan 1s, I'd be fucking rich.
Yeah.
But I sold my Jordan 1s for like $500, and now they're like $2,000, and I'm like, what the?
Damn.
Yeah, $500 I sold them for. That's it.
Damn.
That's the peril of a collector.
with
You get your hands on so many things and you don't want to let it slide, right? You're like, you know what? I'll just take this and I'll take this crate of 50 records I don't need. I'll grab these 4 pairs of sneakers I don't need just because I have my mitts on them now, you know?
Yeah,
no doubt.
Still though, it helped
like
help feel another project for you.
About your records, right? Your records. When you grab that record, pick it up. Does it not take you somewhere? Not take you back somewhere?
Every
exactly.
time.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Sure. You put it that little bit of that scratch sound on that record when you're playing it, and when you put it on there, you could probably just see your dad sitting beside you smoking a cigarette going, yeah, man, I like that song or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, there are songs
that
take
to a
me
moment
back
in
to my
time,
parents'
man.
living room.
Yep.
Stained yellow walls and just...
Yeah. That's what
I always say
do for me, so.
It opens up a portal when you put the needle right on the edge, and then when it finally drops into the groove and it goes that whoop.
That's what I'm talking about. I know exactly how you feel because I feel the same way about certain songs. It takes me back. So.
For sure. So music does that for me.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I hope it does it for everybody. The way I love music, you know what I mean? I hope everyone loves it as much as I do or more.
No, for sure, man. For sure.
Yeah. So when you did your collection really take shape once you started YouTubing, or did you step up your collecting when you decided that you wanted to start a YouTube channel? You know what I mean? Did you have a great collection and said, I'm going to make a show about this? Or did you want to make a show and decide to go heavier into your collecting? I feel like I can see the answer already.
I had the collection already. Like, even before I worked at Champs, and I've been at Champs for 20 years.
Oh, that's a great way to expand the collection.
Yes.
Before I started at Champs, I worked at a suit store called International Clothiers.
Yep.
Or Coliseum. I don't think they're open anymore, but
I don't think so.
At the time, I probably had about 100 pairs of Jordans at that time, and that was before I even worked at a sneaker store. Dude. And I had a bedroom similar to how I made this room behind me, but with sneakers all on the wall. This was before I ever got a job at Champs. So when I was talking about doing a YouTube video with a buddy of mine, they're like, man, you should just talk about each one of your sneakers that you have. And then I'm like, you think anybody would be interested in that? And I'm like I'm a vintage head. Anybody gonna like vintage videos? But I've had a lot of comments from people subscribing, like they want to see stuff like this. They want to see the old stuff. So
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. And you know what? That's how I got it. That's how Jessie intrigued me on meeting you. She was like, you need to meet my buddy Ryan. You like basketball. He's the biggest Michael Jordan fan you'll ever meet. He's got shoes like you wouldn't believe of Jordans. You got to meet this guy. And I was like, all right, cool. I'll call him up. Tell him I want to play a game of ball then. Like, and that was it, bro.
What size shoe is he?
Yeah, what size shoe is he? Exactly.
Yeah. Like when you say I was a Jordan fan, like I would rush home to watch NBA on NBC, and I have VHS tapes that I record the games off of. And I was such a big fan that I took about 100 VHS tapes that I taped the games and put them all one by one on one VHS of all the intros from NBA on NBC. I don't know if you remember the...
For sure. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. You want to hear a crazy bit of trivia?
Used to have, back in the day, they used to have a movie, like a little movie, right? With like, oh, the Chicago Bulls are taking on the New York Knicks and blah, 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 game 7. And then that would start, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And then you get pumped. They don't do that anymore.
No, not at all.
They don't do it anymore.
They don't even do
I've
NBA.
Got all of those on tape.
That's sick, man. Like
do you know who wrote that song? Sorry, Corey, finish your thought.
I do.
No, finish your thought, Corey. Go ahead.
Well, you guys go. Who wrote that song? Who did?
Remember John Tesh from Entertainment Tonight?
Are you serious?
Yeah, buddy.
Wow, never knew that. Man.
If you get a chance, go on YouTube. Type in NBA on NBC intro. He does it live on like an orchestra concert.
No
way.
It's
pretty dope. Yeah, he's sitting there. No way, man. Piano.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
It's
crazy,
pretty dope.
Man. I never knew that.
You would never think it was John Tesh.
Not even close. Like what I was gonna say was even like basketball commercials from back in the day, dude. They don't have that shit no more. Remember the Sprite commercials and like the N1 commercials and stuff even back in the day, like the ball handling and shit. Like they don't do that no more, man. Even the Larry Bird and like Michael Jordan like shoot off ones. Like you don't have nothing like that no more. Yeah, man. You get nothing like that no more. Nothing
I have them all on tape.
Dude, I need to come by your crib like tomorrow and watch these, man. Damn.
Yeah.
For real though.
Little Penny was dope. Obviously the Nike one. That's
Penny was the shit. Oh, here we go. Check this out, dude.
Yes.
Yo, this guy's a big. This guy loves penny shoes. Into
the North first, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Gets up and leaves. Yes. To go get something dope to show off.
Here we go. Check it out. In the box, bro. In the box.
Hold on.
Oh, hold it. Water. Little Penny.
God, it's Little Penny.
Crazy, buddy.
Oh my God, dude, that's amazing.
It is amazing, man. Oh, that's dope.
Little Penny.
Yeah. Basketball always had a great knack for commercials. There's the Nike one that we remember from when we were kids, the insane one, where they make the song with the sounds of the dribbling and the squeaking sneakers.
Man. Yes,
I love the one. Do you?
Freestyle,
Is it?
Freestyle.
There's one that's a little more recent. It's what's his name? Doctor something. He's this kid with goggles and he's jacking up air balls, but he's playing with Blake Griffin in a street game. And Blake Griffin's just grabbing all his air balls and dunking them, and he's dancing for the crowd.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh man, I know what you're talking about, Grant. I seen that too,
his name's
bro.
Like Dr. Swish or something. He's got goggles. He's the nerdiest kid. But
White
Blake
boy?
Griffin keeps no, I don't think so.
No, I don't. Yeah.
Anyways, it's fantastic.
Crazy.
Forsy, that is something, man. Little Penny, that's a collectible.
Penny was my guy. Like, because Jordan retired in '93, right? Then he went to go play baseball. And I thought Penny was the next best thing to Jordan. So that was my next guy.
And he had the sickest shoes, bro. Penny had like the sickest shoes too, bro. His shoes were the shit. Loved them.
See, my favorite player at the time was the other Hardaway. I like Timmy.
Yeah. Timmy Hardaway.
The killer crossover.
Yes.
That Heat team broke my heart, man, all the way through the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Just because you mentioned it, I'm going to show you this, okay?
There you go. Yes, Forsy.
Here we go.
Yes, for the collection.
You're going to be shocked on this one. You're going to be shocked.
I hope.
Come on, Grant. Get ready.
Yo, if homie comes back naked.
Hey, you ready?
There it is, Grant. There it is. Ready?
You ready?
Yeah, man. Yes.
That is so nice, man.
Tim Hardaway.
So nice.
Man. Trust me.
So nice.
Yeah, he's got his jersey. He's got his jersey hanging up in the American Airlines Arena, man.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Number 10.
I got that for $10.
That's fantastic.
A while ago, like probably 30 years ago. I don't remember when I got it.
Wow.
That's the only basketball jersey I wear because it looks good on me. Like
there you go.
If I wear it at the beach or something, it actually looks nice. You know, it's black, simple.
That's like me with my Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Like my Vancouver Grizzly ones.
My wife hates when I wear jerseys. Hates it.
Really?
But, I can get away with that one once in a while. But anytime I put my Jordan ones on, she's like, no. Like I usually wear it with like a long sleeve shirt or something.
Yeah.
I don't do it like no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
But she's like the big red burns.
We could go to the mall or something. She'll like take it off. No.
Not happening. Man.
I can never pull a jersey off. She always gets mad.
That's crazy.
It's rare. It's rare the wife.
I can't ever wear them.
Brutal.
It's rare my wife won't tell me to wear it, but when I put it on, she'll give it just that 2-second glance and be like, "You're wearing that, eh? Yep. All right, well, let's go." Fuck. I guess this is growing up. Eh?
This is growing up. Yeah.
So, did you have when you were coming up in your collecting game? I guess Champs went a long way, but did you have a local spot that would get some of the higher end drops or some of the rare drops, or did you do okay? Do you still frequent it now?
Want a couple stories? There's some stories.
Absolutely.
There is this place called Royal Sports on Raleigh, in here in Winnipeg, and it was a mom and pop. So it was like like what you see a mom and pop shop in the States, like Dr. J's or whatever, like a mom and pop. You walk in, and they did not know what they had. Is what
not a clue.
wall. Like
not a clue. Yep.
Man, when I first found this place, if I would have found it sooner, I probably would have bought the whole store. Like
No
there
doubt.
was Air Pennies, Bo Jacksons, Air Jordans from like 5 all the way to 13 that was still on the wall, like original ones.
That's
still
insane.
Man, they had Griffeys. They had
I have the Griffeys, the purple ones.
They had the whole set of Easton aluminums sticks, all of them.
What?
And this was in like 2002, 2003.
Yeah.
And all these original Easton aluminums still on the wall.
Yeah.
Like, man. Now it's they don't get any Nike shoes, but at the time
it's all
they,
it's totally different now.
Yeah. And then they have these crazy tent sales, like you can get Jordans for like $50 and
cheap, man.
Reebok pumps were still on the wall, like from the early 90s, and this was like 2001.
What did they ever do with all that? Do you know?
Nah. I know they had a big tent sale, but
I just got rid of all that stuff. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, I remember one time I was at a job site, man, like a construction site, and we're working on this house, and I stumble across this Easton aluminum laying outside without a blade on it, right? And I go to the homeowner, I'm like, hey, just a question, like, do you guys want that hockey stick? Oh, no, take that. You can have it. I was like, thank you, sir.
I collect them, actually.
I know you do. For the right price, bro.
I'm looking for the Brett Hall one. It's silver with green writing.
I don't have that one. I have the Gretzky one only.
I mean, if you can't sell them, you could scrap them, right? Aluminum's it goes for a decent price.
Yeah. I don't know. I just love that look of that stick. Like, it looks metal. Sure. It's super cool looking. Takes me back to the youth.
Oh man, for sure. 90s, like crazy.
Is there a spot you go to for the new drops, or do you like do those online raffles or those things like that? Yeah, like something's coming out Friday.
You know what? I usually don't. I don't usually get involved in the raffles. There's really nothing new that I need to put my name in for the raffle that I know I won't get easily somehow. But so I still have a couple buddies still working at Mschf. So usually the stuff that I want is not everybody lining up for. So like an Air Penny's coming out right away. I know there's gonna be no hype. Like, there'll be hype because stupid little kids are hyping it online, but here in Manitoba, it'll be sitting and I could go in and walk in and get it. But most of this stuff, I don't know, I think the most trouble I had recently was the Air Jordan Carmine, which came out last year. Okay. And there was raffles, and I put name in every single raffle. My buddy Steve, who lives in Calgary, was calling me. He's like, "Did you get it? Did you get it?" I'm like, man, I can't get nothing here. I didn't think there was, but he hooked me up, and we found a spot, and we got him. So nice. But usually I don't have any issue getting what I want. Most of the stuff that I want, I already got. So if I have to wait a little while, I ain't spending $1,000.
Oh, nice. Crazy.
I want to get my Jordans for that $189.
I got
I don't want to spend $300. Like,
no doubt. No doubt.
$300's too much.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. What do you wear on the reg?
Man.
What don't you wear on the reg?
Do you have some super rare pair of shoe that you just jam your feet in to go get the groceries? Like stomping on the back of it.
It's gotta be some type of Air Max or something, right?
Not real. Like, I don't wear a certain one all the time. Now that in wintertime, I just put on some shitty Nikes. But now that it's summer, I like to switch it up. Like, I'm wearing my North Face hoodie, so I'm like, what goes with this shoe or sweater? I'll grab a shoe that matches the hoodie. But
Carolina Blues.
I like my Jordan 4. My Jordan 4, like I said before, 89. That's my favorite shoe of all time. So I just keep going to that. I like my trainers, my bows. I like going to those. I like wearing the pennies, but they don't go with everything. But I'll feel it. For me, they literally
go with like a. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
it's the day. So if I look out the window and it's super sunny, I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna rock the Jordan 11s today." I think it's nice, right? Or if say I'm going to the outlet, I'm gonna go to the Nike outlet. I'm gonna put some heat on and see if anyone notices.
What about some Agassiz, bro? You gotta rock the Agassiz, man. Yes.
Yeah, I usually do the Agassiz on Fridays at my office job.
Nice.
Because you have to be all dressed in like a shirt and tie. Or
whatever.
Not tie, but like a dress polo.
Yeah.
But I'll rock the Agassiz on Friday, which are bright pink, and I'll put on my like Agassi outfit. So the whole like tennis
Just
gear
popping.
that's pink. And they're like,
That's
what the
dope,
fuck are you
man.
wearing?
That's dope, bro. That's dope.
I'm like, it's casual Friday. What the hell?
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice.
I love I don't know if it's a dad thing, but I like the Monarch 4s, man. They're
Oh
simple,
no,
they're durable.
You got the Monarch.
Are you fucking kidding?
I like them
He's
because
kidding.
it's
Come on.
Like dad.
no. I like them because they're the dad shoes. Exactly, the Air Dads.
I'll have to admit though, they are comfortable.
It's
Yeah.
funny. It's funny
But
because
they're in
dad's
all
got
black,
3
you
pairs.
feel way less corny, right?
My dad's
Those
got 3
leather
pairs.
on those are shit. The
Yeah.
white plasticky leather on those
Yeah.
things, terrible.
My dad's got 3 of them. He's got the ones he cuts the grass with, the ones he wears out just to walk around, and then he's got his special ones he wears out when he's going to like dinner or something. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to Montana's tonight. Got to put on the good Monarchs, the best pair. You know,
The
like,
fresh pair. Yeah.
fuck man, like come on.
I think it was Miguel Cabrera this year on Father's Day. He had cleats, the Monarch 4 white Monarch 4 cleats for that day.
No way, crazy, crazy.
Yeah,
Unreal.
like you mentioned before, I got the Ken Griffeys, and I love the way they look. They're purple and they're shiny. They look like little missiles, but like I don't like the way they squeeze the foot.
They're tight.
Yeah, it's like they're
They got
made
a
tighter.
Hirachi. It's called the Hirachi booty inside, which kind of hugs your foot. But if you got a wide foot, they're terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first time anyone said Hirachi booty on Into the North, let's make some noise.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, well, the Hirachi, what is it? Aztec, I think. It's an Aztec moccasin or something like that.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I don't know if you knew that, but the Hirachi is a old ancient slipper.
Oh wow!
From
cool,
I want to say Aztec. I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Egyptian slipper. So that's where the name comes from.
That's amazing.
Some info for you.
Yeah, we need it.
Why they gotta make the Ken Griffey so tight though? That's I want.
Yeah, I know. I got a few of those. Like not the Griffeys. I don't have them anymore. But I got similar models like the GT Max, which is the Deion Sanders, and it has the similar booty inside. And the Charles Barkley's had the booty inside. And Charles Barkley was huge. I don't know how he got his foot in these things.
That's a big man. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. Do you remember the ones with they look like a foot? I think Antoine Walker or Anton Jameson. They were like, I think they were Adidas maybe.
Adidas Feet You Wear is what they're called.
Yeah, but not recently. I'm talking about like in the early '90s.
The bottom of the toe, the bottom of the shoe looks like toes, right?
Yeah, they look like toes.
Or are you talking about those water shoes that look like?
No, he's talking about those ball shoes.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant was the first one to support those.
Really?
Or promote those.
Oh wow!
Yeah, the feet you wear.
Cool.
And to see how far the Kobe shoe has come, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm not an Adidas guy. I don't have one Adidas.
Really?
I bought a pair of Stan Smiths a long time ago, and I liked them, but I was like, I can't do this. I got nothing to wear with it because all my stuff is Nike. You can't wear Nike and Adidas; it just doesn't go.
Right? Exactly.
Fair enough.
For sure.
I love a big puffy DC.
Oh yeah, skate shoe.
I feel like they're little pillows.
A friend of mine was just over. And he likes his circus too. Those big
nice. Yeah.
Circus. He's like, they look just like trainers. I'm like, where do you think they got the design from? The Nike trainers.
No doubt, though, right?
Them out.
No doubt.
Are there any rare sneakers you have in your collection that you feel like these are going to be tough for anybody to get their mitts on? And do you have some in your sights that you're going to be trying to get to in the next little while?
I've got some rare ones in the collection, but I think people could probably find them. Except I have some Bo Jacksons that are very rare that I still haven't seen anybody with them yet. They're white and black Air Trainer Max 91. You probably don't know what they are, but
no.
It was when Bo had his commercials where he had the bionic hip.
Mm-hmm.
But this pair I found. The story is that I found them here in Winnipeg on Marketplace, and like 12 o'clock, 1 in the morning, and I'm just searching it. This guy had it, and I was like, "What the fuck are those?" I'm like, "Those are original from '91," and I'm like, "I've never even seen this colorway." I called the guy, and I'm like, "I'm gonna come now. Like, I don't care if it's 2 in the morning. I'm coming now."
Right now,
I get to this house. It's in bumfuck nowhere out in the boondocks, like. And I go into this house, and they had stacks on stacks of shoes, and I only brought $60 with me. And he had like crazy stuff from the '90s. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'll call you tomorrow, and I'm gonna buy them all. He's like, oh, I called him the next day, and they're all gone, but I got what I wanted.
Wow.
But I think he was like, what do you call it? Like a auctioneer guy or something, because his house was just full of sneakers and tools and
crazy.
But they're rare. I don't know about value-wise, but they're rare. I've never seen anybody else with them.
Nice.
I have a what is called, if you're a collector of Back to the Future stuff, I have the Nike mag.
Told you about these.
The high top ones that come up to the
correct, but they're not the real mags. So they're called the V3 Replica, which is 100% 1-to-1 copy of the real ones.
That's crazy.
So the real ones are like $50,000-$60,000. These were only, I hope my wife's not watching, but they were only $700.
Gee. Woo! What are they today?
They're still like, I'd probably sell them for a G maybe, but
okay.
They're not worth that. But yeah, like if you're not a sneaker head, you're not gonna know the difference. If I wore them out, you guys will blow your mind. I'm like, what the? Like, if you know your sneakers, you're gonna know that they're not real, but they are basically real. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep, for sure. It's a hard carbon copy, man. Like there's nothing
like,
that.
I have my buddy Jay. He's here in Winnipeg, and he's also a shoe collector. He had the real ones, and I brought them to him and put them right beside each other, and they look identical. There's only certain spots. It even comes with the box, the little license plate thing. Everything's identical to the real one, but they were like $1 million cheaper. I'm a Back to the Future collector. I don't care about the price or paying. I want a shoe that looks like the one in the movie, which is the one I found. And it looks like the one in the movie. I don't want no cheap knockoff that looks cheap and it looks puffy and looks like a Kleenex box. I want one that looks like it.
Well, I've seen you on your YouTube page there take like replica shoes, like ones that they brought out new, and like you would like pick through them on what looks different from each shoe, like how the symbol even on the Jordan looks a little different or is off, or the material feels different, the look of the leather looks different from the original, or like you like fine tooth, like go through with them with a fine tooth comb. It's crazy.
There's certain stuff that bugs me. Like, why is the shape off? Why does the shape look like a banana? Like, why can't I don't understand. Why do the shoes look weird?
Like that's what I've always liked about Jordans too, because it's a nice flat surface, that bottom of the shoes, right? There wasn't really a high arch in any of his shoes. That's what I've always liked about a Jordan. Like, just nice, like beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I do have some crazy cool ones right beside me.
Well, check it out. Throw it out there. Let's see it.
Probably never seen these ones.
What you think we're here for, brother?
They're originally made in 1989. Originally. These ones are the retro, which if you were a Back to the Future fan and you were like not really paying attention to Back to the Future, you probably would think these were the Air Mags, but
oh shoot.
Aren't those freaking cool?
Those are so sick, bro.
So they come with a pump. And you pump them up.
What?
Yeah, man. You pump them up, and then you release the air on the back.
Damn. Was that like Nike's like competition to like the pumps from Reebok or what? Yeah.
They're called the Nike Air Pressure. Originally released in '89.
Okay.
And it was a direct competition to the Reebok pump. So the only difference between those and the Reebok pump is that you use this
instead of the actual shoe, the tongue.
And it pumps up.
How do they fit?
Top of the shoe and locks down your foot.
Gotcha.
On top. The Reebok pump was pumped throughout the shoe and tight. While the original was, the retro sucked balls.
The retro sucked balls.
The original like hugged your foot and held you down. Crazy. And it comes in this wicked. I gotta show you the case because it's freaking cool.
Yo, run it.
Yo, let's check it out, bro. It's your time to shine. Let's see it.
Exactly.
The case is dope, man. I'm telling you.
Check this out.
What is this? It's a cooler.
That's crazy. How many beers does it fit, man?
You can fit a 12er in there easy.
Cheers to that.
Like, come on. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope.
That's super dope, dude.
So if you're like a Back to the Future fan and you're like, whoa, those look like the Back to the Future shoes, because they do, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, for
they were actually designed. Now I'm going into all like my design shit, but they were actually designed by the same guy who designed the mag the same year.
Oh, nice.
So because Back to the Future Part 2 came out in '89.
Yes, it did.
And, these came out in '89, and so did the mag in the movie, right? So the same designer has very similar designs for both shoes.
Dope, man. Dope.
There's some nerd information for you.
I love it.
Yeah.
So were you
I'm a
familiar
big
with
back
Virgil
to
Abloh stuff?
fan.
Did you follow Virgil Abloh closely?
Pardon me?
Did you follow Virgil Abloh closely?
You know what? I liked his concept with the twos that he just did, the off whites, but I really didn't know who he was until that off white Jordan 2 came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't call him a friend, but an acquaintance of mine on Instagram. His name's Scholar23, and he's a bigger Jordan fan than I am, and this guy's amazing. But he got a free pair from Virgil just because he was a Jordan 2 fan, and he kept bringing on the Jordan 2. Yeah, man.
No way.
Wow.
And then that was a couple months before Virgil passed too.
That's incredible.
You know how Virgil does the marker, and he does the little tick marks or whatever. He wrote to Sean, this is for you, biggest Jordan fan I know. But they don't even really know each other. He just knows them through this. Like, it was cool.
That's crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
that is
because even while he was super involved with the Louis Vuitton, he was still doing sneakers, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
fantastic.
And the guy, Scholar, he actually lives in Montreal. He's a Canadian.
Nice.
Yo, shout out to Scholar.
Yo, no doubt.
Hopefully he sees this.
I don't know him personally, but I've talked to him a lot over the years on Instagram, and we have very similar interests. And the reason why we collect shoes are very, very similar.
Nice.
So,
that's fantastic. Nice. Well, keeping in the same vein of how you were talking about how the copy is just as good as the original or whatever, I want to know how you feel about the I want to get the letters right. The Mschf and Lil Nas X, how they're taking original versions of shoes and modifying them and slapping their name on them and selling them off.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh,
okay. So I believe they're like a fashion movement. I guess that's short for Mschf. They're like a fashion movement where they take existing formats of shoes and they change how they look or whatever.
The wave? Like the
wave?
Yeah,
exactly.
They're
okay. Yeah, they're currently in a lawsuit with Vans.
Yeah. And they won it. Vans won that lawsuit. I think.
Oh, nice.
Like the way I see it, the way I kind of see it is like if you put out a sneaker that's so popular, can it be like kind of like remixing it? You know what I mean? You have such a respect for the original that you're trying to take that original idea and put your own spin to it. But then again, you can't just switch them and sell them, you know?
No. Yep. Like it's just not cool. I don't like it. I think it's a bad idea.
You know what I mean? Like you've seen the waves. Like you can appreciate how they look like traditional Converse, but they have their own, you know, their own pop as a sneaker.
Yep.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I just don't like people messing with the originals. Like
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Or taking something that's already solid and try to spring off of it, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like Lil Nas X, do you know which ones he had?
What's that?
Lil Nas X, he took it was some type of Jordan and modified it and put 666 and some shit on it. And then he sold them as his own. But he modified
the Air Max 97. Air Max 97?
Yeah, that's right. Air Max 97. That's what it was. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. The one with the blood.
Yes. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, not cool. Not cool.
To me, it's just custom. They just customized it. I don't know. It doesn't bother me none. Whatever they want to do. They're both rich. They're both making money. They're both living happy. Phil Knight's living happy. Little Nas is a little happy. Little Nas is hanging out with friggin' whatever his name is from England.
Yeah, you know? Elton John.
Elton John, that's it. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
They want to do what they want.
I can imagine what those studio sessions are like, man. Because Elton parties, Elton used to party.
Used to party, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yo, I'm enjoying your stories, man. You got a lot of interesting tales of your sneaker journey.
Yeah, I got lots of tales.
Yeah. Spin us another one, man.
Yeah, spin us another story here.
Yeah, man.
All right, I'll give you the I'll give you the day I almost met Michael Jordan. I'll tell you this story. It might be long, so stick around, okay? All right. I'm gonna say maybe 15 years ago. Me and my buddy Terrence. He's never been on a trip anywhere. Never been out of Manitoba. And I said, well, you know, we're 8 hours away from Minneapolis. Let's go for a ride. So I took him to Minneapolis. We went shopping. I'll tell you that quick story. We went shopping, you know, we went to a couple clubs, whatever. And what do Champs employees do? We go to Champs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Champs and Foot Locker. Talk to the manager there. He goes, where y'all from? Where y'all from? I'm like, oh, we're from Canada. We work at Champs too. He's like, oh, yeah, man, what are you doing tomorrow? Yeah, that's my American accent. What are you doing tomorrow? And I was like, nothing. Probably coming back to the mall, trying to pick up women. I don't know. Why? He's like, you know who Trent Tucker is? I'm like, hell yeah, I know Trent Tucker. Played for the Chicago Bulls. Yes. And he's born and raised in Minneapolis. He's from here. He's like, yeah, Trent Tucker's got a golf tournament going on. And I was like, whoa, okay, cool. And he's like, I got these 2 tickets. You want to go? I was like, well, I don't know. I like Trent Tucker. Like, he was okay. He's like, yo, man, Charles Oakley's gonna be there. He's like, Scottie Pippin gonna be there. And then he's like, he said all these rap guys that had no idea who they were. And then he's like, what did he say? Like, one of the Vikings gonna be there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden at the end, he's like, Michael Jordan's gonna be there. And I was like, what?
Way to bury the lead.
Not know he was in Minneapolis. We just went down for fun. So we just.
That's crazy.
Right?
That's crazy.
So I look at Terrence. Terrence looks at me. Terrence is he's a bigger black guy, right? So he's like, I don't care, man. But he's always like, it's just a person. Like he doesn't like celebrities, right? He's just like, he's just another person. But I'm like, Terrence, this is my idol. We gotta go see it. He's like, okay, let's go. So we go, and we get there, and Terrence is all standing in the back, and he's like, man, you go do what you want. Now that's my Terrence talk. He's like, go do what you want. He's like, I'll stand here and watch you, do your thing. And we're on a golf game, right? So in golf, you either watch hole, or you follow your athlete that you like, right? So we got there, and they come pulling out in golf carts, and I'm like, holy shit, there's Scottie Pippin. I'm like, oh my God, look at all these people. I'm like, oh my God, there's Mike. I'm like,
wow.
I'm like,
wow.
I'm losing it, right? Yeah. And Terrence is in the back, and he's like, just like this, and I'm losing it, right? So I think the first person I saw was Scottie Pippin. No, sorry, I shouldn't say that. First person I met was Trent Tucker.
Nice.
Trent Tucker's like, where are you from? I'm like, from Canada, Winnipeg. He's like, oh, that's awesome, man. You join yourself, blah, blah. Signs my book. I was like, sweet. Nice to meet you, Trent Tucker, man.
For sure.
That's awesome. He played for the Chicago Bulls. I knew
this
who he was.
This is the first time I've ever heard the name Trent Tucker in my whole life.
He played for the Bulls. He was like a bench warmer, but he could shoot some threes. But he came off the bench. Okay. So, anyways, we're walking around the links, and I see Scottie Pippin. No, I shouldn't say I see Scottie Pippin yet. No, I see Charles Oakley.
Nice.
Oak's a big boy.
No, I'm going in the wrong order. I saw Jordan before I saw Oakley. Sorry. So I see Jordan. I look at Terrence, and I'm like, holy shit, there's Michael Jordan. And if you go into my Instagram, there's a picture of Jordan, and
I've seen it. Like here to there, like feet.
See that Agassi poster is behind me?
That's Jordan.
Like that close to Michael. Yeah. And he's signing autographs. He's mingling with the fans. He's talking to people. There's a guy behind him sticking on the Michael Jordan authenticated, upper deck stickers on the stuff he's signing.
Nice.
Right? But he's talking, and he's mingling, and he's like, hey, you guys having a good time? It's great to see you all. He's talking. I'm like, holy shit, he made my day. He's nice. He's speaking to the fans. He's not ruining my
experience.
Your experience. He's not ruining what I think of him.
Crazy.
So that was
There's
nice.
a reason they tell you not to meet your heroes, right? Because if they're a dick, it ruins your whole life.
I met Jared Leto, and it ruined it for me because I like Jared Leto. But from 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah.
I know what Jared Leto is.
So,
wow, that's why you picked 30 Seconds to Mars.
I'm like, Terrence, so I got to meet Michael, amazing. Man. Let's just maybe come back when he's done signing. Maybe I'll meet him in a different hole or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So we're wandering, and I'm like, holy shit, there's Scottie Pippin. Scottie Pippin is right in front of me. I look at Terrence. Terrence looks at me. I'm like, there's nobody else around. I'm going to meet Scottie Pippin. I'm like, this is amazing. I'm going to meet Scottie Pippin.
Wow.
Scott, I stand there. I got my book. I'm like, I got my Sharpie. Like, I came prepared. Like, I'm going to meet Scottie. Like, even if I don't get his autograph, I'm like, I'm going to meet Scottie Pippin.
Yeah, no doubt.
Scottie Pippin walks right around me, hip checks me, and he mumbles something, and off he goes to the next hole.
What?
And I was like,
Oh,
I look at my buddy Terrence, and I'm like, you see that? And he's like, yeah. I would understand if there was a crowd of people, but it was just me by myself. And I was choked. I was super choked about that.
Oh, that's awful. Fuck you,
like
Garfunkel.
Yeah, I was super choked about that. I got home and I sold every Scottie Pippin thing that I had. It was gone. Everything. I sold all my jerseys, everything. I don't know. I lost respect for him.
I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you.
Like, even if he didn't give me I wouldn't have been mad if he would have said, hey, how's it going? I hope you're enjoying yourself, or something like that.
Yeah,
I would have been happy. You wouldn't have to sign my thing, but it would have been nice to know that he was acknowledging his fans.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. No, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
But I got it made up for. This was my favorite thing ever of the whole time. So I'm kind of choked at Scottie. So I'm walking down and I see Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley played for the Raptors, played for the New York Knicks, played for the Chicago Bulls at one time.
Washington too.
And Charles Oakley sees me. I don't know if he saw me down in dumps, saw me like my face was all frowny, but he's like, "Hey, yeah, you." And I was like, Charles Oakley? He's like, "Hey, man, come here."
You tried to talk to Pippin, didn't you?
he takes me. He puts me, like, he says, sit down. And I'm sitting in the golf cart with Charles Oakley, shooting the shit with Charles Oakley. I swear to God.
Amazing.
He's like, you having a good time, man? I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of choked that Scottie didn't stop to say hello. He's like, yeah, Scottie liked that. I was like, oh, okay.
Damn.
And then Charles Oakley's like, man, he's like, you see Michael? You see Michael yet? I'm like, yeah, man, I saw him. He's like, man, it's amazing, isn't it? When you see Michael, it's amazing. And we're just talking. I'm like, Charles, man, I liked when you played for the Bulls, but you know, I actually saw you play live when you played for the Raptors. He's like, man, that's cool, man. He's like, you want me to sign your book, man? He signs his book. Charles book gives me like the bump, and off he goes. And I'm like, holy shit, that was the coolest. I have the signed signature on my wall. Like, he's so cool. I thought that was the coolest thing.
You couldn't ask for a better fan experience than that, bro. Like, for real. Like that, like interacting with oh man, dude, that's awesome.
It was just super cool that he took the time to like he's leaning with his leg up, just like chilling in the golf cart, talking to me. Nice. And I was like, man, that was super cool. I'm like, I said, good luck in the rest of your game, and off he went.
Well, yo, Oakley's supposed to be the mean one. It ain't supposed to be Scottie Pippin.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oakley's supposed to be the rough one.
Super cool. And that made up for it. And my buddy Terrence was like, man, let's get out of here. And I'm like, man, I just want to see Michael one more time. And then off we went.
What year was that?
Here's the Charles Oakley, man, because Charles Oakley real as fuck.
I want to say it was 2008.
Okay.
Around there.
Okay. Cool, man. Cool.
Around there.
Nice.
So 2008 or so.
Nice.
But that's probably one of my favorite stories.
Dope, man.
Well, it's a hell of a story.
Scottie really got me choked, man.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. That's why he was number 2 on that team.
I've heard some catastrophic stories about people meeting Michael Jordan. But if you would have came across him, it was a day where he was being really friendly to people and that. So that's fantastic. Like, what was it? Is it Chamillionaire? I think it's Chamillionaire.
Yeah, Chamillionaire said that Jordan was, I remember that story.
He has like a 20-minute YouTube video talking about how Michael Jordan just dissed the fuck out of him.
But you know what? It might have been the place, though, right?
True.
Yeah,
for me,
maybe.
Like, we went to the golf tournament. All these celebrities are there for charity.
Yeah, they're there to rub elbows.
All these fans are there to see them.
Sure. Yeah.
So why would they be not wanting to talk to you? They should be prepared to see their fans. No?
No doubt.
Now, for the instance of Chamillionaire probably saw Michael Jordan at a bar.
Yeah.
When he's trying to have fun.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
With his girlfriend or whatever. And Chamillionaire is probably being a drunk guy saying, hey, Michael, you know. Kind of like that guy with Mike Tyson. Being
yeah. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
First of all, I don't know what planet you think you can antagonize Mike Tyson and not get dealt with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not like he hasn't shown you over his career that he doesn't punch people in the face in insane places and reasons. Like, Mike Tyson will punch your face. Like,
middle of traffic.
I think it all depends on the time and place, right?
For sure.
Like if I see Mike Tyson eating steak dinner, I'm not gonna go over to his table and hey, right?
Yeah.
It's all about the timing. But you're at a golf tournament, which is put on. Where your fans
it's there for the fan experience.
Exactly, for sure, man.
Like I get you know you're a celebrity, you don't want to be bugged all the time, but you're at somewhere that's supposed to be being bugged.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Like let's just say you went to the World of Wheels and you went to the table where Shirley Temple is signing autographs or somebody.
Yeah.
And she tells you to get lost. I'm like, well, that's what you came here for.
That's why you're here. Exactly.
You know what it probably was?
For this.
Everyone's there dying. Michael, we love you, Michael. Oh my God, you're the man, Michael. And Scottie Pippin's off to the side, being treated like the ugly girl at the dance again. And then you were like, hey, Scottie, can I get an autograph? Fuck you, kid.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Exactly.
Fuck. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yo.
That's amazing.
I don't know why I said Shirley Temple, but
Shirley Temple's a star.
Yo,
I'm old school as fuck, man. We still got to show love to our former stars. Charlie Chaplin was a big deal in the 20s. I mean, he's not as funny as Dave Chappelle, but like, you know, you got to do something first for someone to do it better, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Hey, is there any shoe you would put, like, if you had to build a sneaker Hall of Fame? What shoe would you induct into it?
Ooh, that hard question.
When we were thinking about these questions and going over them, Corey came up with this one, and I started thinking for myself. And I have one I would put in there, but it's probably not what a traditional sneaker collector or enthusiast would pick. Corey, do you have one in mind?
I'd probably put the Air Jordan 4, obviously. I don't like the Air Jordan 1, but it would have to go in the museum. The Air Jordan 11, the Air Trainer 3.
Nice.
And the Agassi Tech Challenge.
Those are dope. Those are dope for sure.
Oh, and probably the...
Is that based off how much you like them personally or how important you think they were to sneaker culture?
Yeah, I think they're important to sneaker culture.
Huge.
Yeah.
To me, it would be anything.
Maybe the Hirachi too.
Like I'm a huge fan
Air
of
Max 90. Air Max 90 would go.
I was about to say, man, Air Max 90s changed the game, bro. Like, to me,
they're all Nike.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
I would throw a Reebok pump in there because that was pretty cool when they brought those out.
Dude, do you own a pair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only one.
Cool. Nice.
The deep browns.
Oh shit, dope.
I got those blue and white Shacks.
Oh, blue and white Shacks. Yeah.
Yeah, those were dope.
Yeah.
I with the yellow pump, right?
I don't know. My brother gave them to me. So my brother's a sneaker enthusiast as well, and every time he's like, "I got no room for sneakers," I always get new dope sneakers. So
yeah. Shout out to Ren.
And shout out to Ren. And free 99 is never a price you can beat. So
free 99 is definitely a price you can't beat. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I would say the Chuck Taylor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
for sure. Yep.
I don't know how late in life you could still wear them, considering it's just like cloth with a big hunk of rubber at the bottom.
Well, the new ones are better built now. They're like got a nice cushy insole. They're stiffer on the outside and everything.
Do you know why they're better built?
Because they're a shit fucking shoe.
Good thing we got a sneaker guy on the show to explain this to us.
What's that?
Guess who owns them?
Who?
Nike.
I forgot about that. They bought. That's right. That's right.
So they've mixed their technologies together. So you buy a Chuck Taylor, it's got a Nike Lunar Lawn insole in it or something.
Holy shit! Jesus, the man with the knowledge here. Jesus.
I remember going to Zellers and getting a new pair of those bitches for like $7. They'd rip. They'd die.
Nike owns Hurley too.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hurley.
Bauer.
I think they sold Bauer.
Oh, really? Eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's something I'd be interested in finding out, because like a lot of these big athletic apparel companies, they're probably bought up a lot of like the skateboarding companies and like a lot of the outdoors. Like I don't know if North Face is its own company, but like if it was under the Reebok banner or something.
I don't know who they're under, but yeah, I think they might be owned by somebody, but I don't know.
Nike came out heavy on the skate shoe market.
Yo, crazy. I own a pair of P Rods, man, and they are so comfy, man. So
I got the Janoskis.
Nice.
They look like a dress shoe almost. I like those.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, nice and slick, man. They're good. They're good. You could wear them out on at a fancy dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I used to have a couple of the SBs, but I wasn't a big skateboarder, so I had no. Like, I like skateboarding, but I wasn't like a huge skateboarder, so I never bought into the SBs. I bought a couple of the Dunks at one time, but like I said,
they're probably more functional for athletics, less than the big, like, fat, chunky skate shoes of years gone by. Like,
yeah.
Nigel Houston has a couple of pairs that are sick.
I got a pair of old school Airwalks, man. Still to this day, like a dope
that was
pair.
My one of first pair of shoes with the Airwalks.
Yeah, I love Airwalks, man. I did back in the day. I love them. Yeah, and then I still got a pair today that I just keep nice and crisp in the closet. Pull them out every now and then, and that's about it, man. Love those shoes.
All right, Forsy, we got one more question, but Corey wanted to ask you this one, so. Take it away,
yeah. What's your holy grail, man, for sneakers? What's the holy grail to you?
See, I don't know. Everyone asks me that question. I don't
really. Okay.
I
have the holy grail. Let me show you them. They're in this crazy gold box.
I have.
It's the briefcase from Pulp Fiction.
It's the shoes Jesus wore, the sandals Jesus wore. Like,
like, are you saying me personally, the holy grail sneaker?
What is your holy grail?
Is there a holy grail in sneaker collecting?
I think there is, but my holy grail are they're like my first sneakers. It's got to be the I got it like a Tive 4.
Okay.
But yeah, it's that Air Jordan 4 Fire Red.
Okay.
It's that Air Challenge Pro.
Okay.
It's an Agassi shoe.
Yeah.
And Air Trainer TW white and blue that I finally got back. And they're all dead stock, but they're kid sizes.
Dope.
But you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Well, I watch your shit.
Yeah, you saw it on my Instagram.
All day long. I'm checking out your shit. I'm pretty sure every post you have has got Kobe Chan. It's got a like on it for you. You know what I mean? Like, shit.
Yeah.
Like,
and we're figuring anyone tuning in to this are either newbies who are going to learn a whole bunch off of this, or heads are going to be like, oh yeah, man, that guy knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like, for me, the Holy Grail is something that takes me back.
Yeah. And okay.
Those 4 shoes take me back.
Mm-hmm.
And I call them my Holy Grail.
That's exactly what I'm asking, man. What's your Holy Grail? So that's beautiful, man.
But I know there is there's certain Holy Grails that guys just, they want to spend millions of dollars on. But
what are they? Can you name them offhand or?
No, I couldn't.
I saw a pair of Freddy Krueger somethings that are
Dunks.
The Dunks, that's what it was.
Not only are these super expensive, they're actually fucking fly as all hell. Like, these are
they got the blood stains on there.
Yeah, man.
They look sick.
And it's the green and a red colorway of his sweater.
Exactly, man. For sure.
Yeah. Is it color way or color wave?
Way, like W-A-Y. Way.
Yeah, man.
And we're trying to educate people up here in the north.
That's what we're doing. Yeah, that's what we're doing, yo. That's what we're doing.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question though. Like, I don't know what the Holy Grail would be.
Just did though, of your own Holy Grail. Those are your 4. That's cool, man. That's good. That's all we need to know.
Like, unlimited funds, unlimited access is there a pair of shoes that you would have to go and get.
Yeah.
If you could pluck one out of the world of sneakers. If you had unlimited access, the funds were you could pluck one pair of shoes out of the bunch. You could have any one of them you want.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be a brand new pair, never worn pair of Jordan 4s?
Yeah, probably.
That's amazing.
That's dope.
The original white red. Like,
that's dope.
Like, pull out of the box and I can wear them.
Oh,
that would
happen. No doubt.
But I'll say this: if you want to go the holy grail of shoes that really turned sneaker culture into a huge culture, I'm gonna say the Jordan 11 would be that one. I would think that one, if you take that time frame out, the 62 and 10 Bulls and that Jordan 11 shoe, you take that out of the equation, I don't think the sneaker world would be as big as it is.
Fair enough.
I don't know if that would answer the question of the Holy Grail, but I think that one is the one that skyrocketed.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Forsy, this has been awesome, man, so far.
It's been dope, dude. It's been really good so far.
We got one last little thing. It's a speed round thing we like to do. Only hot button political topics. Only stuff that's going to get us kicked off the internet for discussing.
Don't ask me music.
We're not.
What?
We're not. No music. No music. It's gonna be. It's literally, dude. It's all related.
You'll be like, "What's your favorite rap?"
No. It's gonna be a this or that, bro. And it's all shit that's got to do with you, man. That's it. Straight up. Straight up. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. First one. Bo Jackson football or Bo Jackson baseball?
Bo Jackson baseball.
All right. Fair enough. And why is that?
I just like him as a baseball player. I do.
Okay. He's a beast at both. He's a beast at both.
Don't
get me wrong.
A beast in football, but I think if he didn't have the hip injury, he was a better baseball player than he was a football player.
Okay.
And he was a beast in both of them.
Oh, he was all-star. Like, just imagine if he could have kept playing both forever. Like, the shit he could have kept doing was just unbelievable. The man was superhuman. Superhuman.
Yep.
I disagree. I think he was just absolutely blessed to play football. But, I mean, he was such an incredible athlete. He did both at an incredibly high level. So, like, there's no wrong answer. But there's something about watching Bo play football. It's magical to me.
Yeah, nope, for sure. There's only a couple of guys who've been able to do that.
Both.
Yeah.
An all-star in both. That's crazy.
Right. That's right. No doubt. No doubt.
Dion played in a World Series and a Super Bowl in the same season.
A Super Bowl in the same. Yeah.
That was crazy too.
That's insane, man. That's insane. That's crazy. All right, yo. Next one here. Next one. Above the rim or white man can't jump?
White man can't jump.
The Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. They can't get enough of that, right?
Mm-hmm. It's probably better than that for sure.
I like the smack talk in that movie.
Dude,
that's just how I talk. Like that way that they bust each other's balls the whole movie is how I talk to my friends.
That movie's a classic, man.
That's why I choose that movie. I do like Above the Rim.
For sure.
Look at him. You look like Sidney Dean.
No doubt.
Oh, Billy Hoyle.
Sorry, my bad, Billy Hoyle. Bro. I haven't seen it in a while.
My daughter, I have the poster on my wall, the movie poster, and my daughter, when she was 4, she's like, "Dad, why are you in that poster?" It was hilarious.
Nice.
Why are you in that guy for the vampire movie there?
I wish that was me, but that's not me. Yeah. All right, yo. Here's a good one. The Winnipeg Thunder or the Winnipeg Cyclone?
Well, I went to both. I've seen both play.
What did you prefer?
I prefer the Winnipeg Thunder, and the reason I prefer that is they knew how to make you feel like you're at a real basketball game. It was played in Winnipeg Arena.
Mm-hmm.
They shut the lights off like the Chicago Bulls. They played the Thunder by AC/DC intro. And they turned the lights back on, and the Winnipeg Thunder would come out.
So for all you who don't know, these are
good. But
yeah, I hear you. Like the experience, right? The experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, for everyone who doesn't know what we're talking about, these are two basketball teams, pro ball teams that Winnipeg had in 2 different leagues, I believe. Correct? At 2 different times, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only got to see the Cyclones play, but wasn't the coach for the Cyclones someone from the NBA back in the day?
Yeah, Daryl Chocolate Thunder Dawkins.
That's right. Daryl Dawkins. That's right.
He actually was a player coach at one point. So he actually played for the Cyclone.
Come on. No way. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he played a couple of games with them.
Your one tall guy gets hurt. He's like, fuck it. Pulls a jersey on.
He was a player coach. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know the Cyclones. They played out of the convention center there, and it wasn't really that great of an experience, to be honest.
I went to a lot of games for the Cyclone, and it was okay. Like,
dude,
it was fun.
I was blown away when I was blown away by, like, what do you mean Winnipeg's got a pro ball team? Montreal doesn't have a pro ball team. I'm like, yo, I'm going to this shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'll check it out. Like, fuck. It was all right. I didn't mind it. It was a night out. You're right. Yo, next one. The 80s or 90s?
Why you got to give me that one?
Got to, bro. I had to, man. I had to.
Okay, if we're going with sneakers,
just the era in general, man. Of what sneakers? You going with 80s? Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else but sneakers, I pick 90s.
I know you like that Pepsi music, Clear, so
like wardrobes. I freaking love the 90s. Neon.
I know. See, I knew this was gonna be a tough one.
like sneakers, I picked 80s because 87 to 89, I think the greatest sneakers all came out. So
wow,
like
The golden era of
1990,
sneaker.
I'd
Crazy,
say
man.
87 to 91. I think the greatest sneakers came out. So it's a
That's
close
dope.
second to 90. But
That's dope. That's dope.
For everything, music, television, cartoons, 1990, man. Like
Dope,
the 90s.
Yeah. Dope.
Like,
all right.
There's so much stuff, man. Don't get me on the 90s because there's so much stuff I could go on for hours.
Dude, trust me, we could have you back multiple times. It's all good. We could talk to you about so many different topics. It's great. It's
I
great,
got a Crystal Pepsi display, buddy.
I know you do, bro. Like this guy, like legit, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy, dude. The shit you got,
story.
like.
I got a funny story of the Crystal Pepsi, how I got it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's amazing. Run it, Forsy.
A friend of mine calls me and she's like, they're bringing Crystal Pepsi back because she knows I like Crystal Pepsi.
I remember you on social media just telling everybody, man.
We got all this display and they're not using it. And I'm like, what do you mean they're not using it? They're not setting it up. Like, so they're gonna toss it. You want it? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I do want it. I get to her house and it's like a big fucking thing and a whole display, and she's like, you take it. I was like, awesome.
Nice.
And then another buddy who like delivered Pepsi calls me. He's like, yeah, we're done with this display now after the promotion. You want it? Like, so I got more of them.
Crazy. That's nuts, bro. That's amazing. Nuts. All right, all right, here we go. Next one. Oh, wait, you got something, Grant? Sorry, we're gonna say.
No. Go ahead. I'm
sure?
Yeah.
Sure?
No, trust me. Yeah, I can wait.
All right. Check it out. We probably already know the answer to this one, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Back to the Future DeLorean? No. Back to the Future DeLorean or Knight Rider kit car?
Okay, so if I had like you said before, if I had the most money in the world, I would probably get the DeLorean.
Nice. Okay. I love the DeLorean, man.
I love the Knight Rider car. It's just a Pontiac Trans Am, right? Yep. Even if I had a lot of money in the world, I could probably get both because the Trans Am is only like $8,000.
Yeah, no doubt. Right? It's the DeLorean that's going to cost you. One. Yeah, for sure, man. Like, for sure.
There's one.
What's the better car?
Knight Rider car almost done for $8,000 in Alberta right now.
It's crazy, man.
Like,
all you gotta do is put the lights.
Yeah,
dude. Get off top for a second. To talk about cars, man. I'm surprised you never bought that fucking Days of Thunder's car from Niagara Falls, bro. Just saying, Planet Hollywood. I'm surprised you didn't buy that.
Did
I remember.
See it on Kijiji?
Yes, I did. You posted the ad from it too, man.
It sold for $1,700, not 17,000, $1,700. But it was Have you ever been to Niagara Falls?
Never. Nope. Never in my life.
Okay, well, they used to have a Planet Hollywood that looked like the Coliseum in Greece almost, with a big globe coming out the top said Planet Hollywood, and they had all these cars in front.
From all movies, right?
They had the Days of Thunder car. They had Ace Ventura's Jeep.
Yeah.
They had, I think Dick Tracy, maybe a car. But this Thunder car, I was in love with it. But it had no engine. It was just a frame.
Just a rolling chassis.
Shell,
yeah, man.
Right? It was just a chassis.
That's crazy, dude.
Man, it was dope as hell. Like a cool. But I live in Manitoba.
What was the car in the movie?
Pardon me?
It was a Monte Carlo race car for NASCAR.
Yeah, race car. NASCAR.
Yeah, man. Tom Cruise, Days of Thunder, bro.
Yeah. One of the greatest movie names of all time. Cold Trickle.
Yes, absolutely.
It was the mellow yellow one.
Yes.
It was the mellow yellow one.
Yes.
And it was up for sale on Kijiji on Niagara Falls. And they were selling all the cars, actually.
Yeah.
I think the Ace Ventura was only like $400. But like I said, they had no engines. I think the Ace Ventura did have an engine, but it was all ripped out.
It was just a prop, right?
So I messaged the guy, and I'm like, I'll give you a G for this. And he's like, oh, I already got an offer of 14. I was like, oh, I'll give you 15. And then the guy goes,
I'll give you 1401.
I'm like, it just sold for 17. And I was like, fuck, man, like $1,700 isn't that much.
Yeah.
Like, just to have a cool
collectible. It's not for real. It's not.
I was like where would I put it? It has no engine or nothing. But I was thinking, like, if I brought
on the front lawn where your wife would want you to put it, bro.
But if I brought it here, this is what I was thinking. If I brought it here, like I go pick it up and brought it here.
Yeah.
I probably would have called Grand Prix Amusements, where I used to work as a kid, and say, hey, can I just put this on your lot and leave it?
That'd be the shit, man.
I'll take care of it. I'll come clean it up every once in a while, but put it on display in your lot.
Right
That's
at the
what I was
go-kart
thinking.
track. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
Dope,
what I was
man.
thinking of doing
Dope,
if I got
dope,
it.
dope.
It would just be a cool spot to take pictures, right? But
yeah, no, for sure, bro, for sure.
I don't even know where it is now.
How much do you think it would cost to put the guts in that thing?
Ooh,
I have no idea.
thousands.
Or any sort of semblance of guts, maybe not the NASCAR level.
I'm gonna.
If you search hard enough, you could probably get a NASCAR frame for $1,000 maybe.
You probably could. Yep, you probably could. You're right. All right, man. I got one last one for you, bro.
Okay.
We already know the answer to this one, but I gotta mention it anyway. Jordan or LeBron?
LeBron. Nah, just kidding.
See, I knew I liked this Forsy guy. I knew he had a brain in his head.
Jordan all the way.
Yes.
Jordan all the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Many reasons why.
Your boys
Many
are gonna
reasons
get it.
why.
The Peria.
Oh man.
Let me ask you a question. Were you born in the 80s or were you born like late 80s or early 80s?
I was born
He's
in
born in the early
1983.
80s, man.
Oh, and you're a LeBron fan?
I watched it. I watched the magic of Michael Jordan the whole way through.
Yeah,
I saw it go down. And when I go back and look,
you just didn't get the full effect of the magic. That's probably what you're missing.
Grant didn't really start paying attention to basketball until Tim Hardaway showed up in the Miami Heat. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, 96. And then Jordan won 96, 97, 98.
Yeah, but still, like
there's just something magical about Michael in the early 90s, man.
Look, I'm not saying that Michael Jordan is not a world-class ball player.
Wait.
The way he could fly just made you think you could fly too.
He was like a fucking gazelle, man. The man was phenomenal.
Sure.
Anyway, save this, because we're going to get on this again at some point. We're going to have our own debate. Grant, I got my partner. Get yours.
LeBron took care of more bums than the old brewery mission, man. Like, LeBron could drag us to the finals.
Save it. We had the Bulls had Bill Wennington, bro.
And he has the Judas Ilgauskas.
Let me just say this, okay? Hey, Michael, you want to bring Bird and Magic on the Bulls and you guys will win like 20 straight? Hell no, I want to kick their ass. Hey, LeBron, you want to bring every other good player on your team and let's beat everybody? Yeah, heck yeah. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
David.
And he beat the 73 win Golden State Warriors with Deladova and fucking...
Save it. We're going to get back to this on another episode. It's going down.
I'm going to say this, and my word is final. Forsy, you're cool as shit, man, and we're so happy we got to have you on the show tonight.
So glad to have you, man.
Thanks,
Looking forward to the next time to get you back here, brother.
The vibe is fucking immaculate.
Cheers.
I'm an old dog. I like my old stuff.
Yeah, so are we, man. Trust me. And there's a lot of people going to be listening that are going to enjoy this too. And next time we'll get into some a little more broader stuff. You know, you do the sneaker thing, so we touched on the sneaker thing this time. We could get into all sorts of different stuff for the next time. Next going around.
A whole bunch of different things. I got Pepsi stuff. I got I got GI Joe stuff. I got
lots of cards.
I got Punisher comics. I collect the Punisher, man. I love the Punisher.
Really? Nice, dude. Nice.
I got Penny Hardaway. I got Charles Barkley. I collect the Easton Aluminum hockey sticks.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Well,
exactly.
I hope you got a collection of more of them stories too, because we had a lot of fun chopping it up with you, man.
Right, man.
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to plug? Anything you want to plug before we get out of here, Forsy?
I don't need to plug, but if you're bored and you want to watch some YouTube, you can check out my channel at Forsy23. I do have a video on the Mellow Yellow car on there if you want to take a
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
You have a video on the Mellow Yellow car. It just brings me back some memories. That's why I posted it. You can also follow me on Instagram at Forsy23.
We're going to have your links up. We're going to have your links up. Don't worry, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I post some random stuff. It's just whatever I feel like. It might be sneakers. It might be something to do with movies. Something that brings me back. I'll just post it.
Well, you're a friend of the podcast. You're a friend of the show now, and we're so happy. We're gonna keep in touch with you. We're gonna have you back as often as we can, we wish you nothing but success in the future.
Yeah, brother.
I like it.
Yeah, and we're gonna get you back to tell some more of those stories because I know you got a bunch more.
Yeah, man.
I got tons more. I got tons more.
Right on, brother.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure.
For Corey Chan, and for our first guest from Winnipeg, Manitoba, our boy Forsy. I'm Don the Jeweler. Thanks for coming out. Stay safe and say goodnight to the bad guys.
We out.
And untie your sneakers to take them off. Don't be lazy.